In the chaotic environment of military operations, recognition of elite skill and identity is a moment that carries profound significance, both for the individual and for the chain of command. In this story, the protagonist's simple act of repairing her jammed rifle is not just a technical maneuver, it is a demonstration of her competence, her presence of mind, and her capacity to perform under pressure. What transforms this moment from ordinary to extraordinary is the revelation of her affiliation with the Kraken unit, an elite and presumably highly secretive military division. The appearance of the Kraken unit patch on her vest immediately recontextualizes her actions. What might have been seen as routine maintenance or a minor struggle now becomes a signal of exceptional skill, training, and reliability. This sudden acknowledgement by a high-ranking officer, like a general, is more than just an external validation. It is an affirmation of identity, the unspoken recognition of mastery that only those who have undergone extreme training or faced intense operational challenges can truly earn. The recognition of elite skill in such a scenario is layered. On one hand, it acknowledges technical expertise. The ability to quickly diagnose and resolve a jammed rifle under pressure is not merely mechanical. It demonstrates intimate familiarity with equipment, muscle memory honed through countless hours of rigorous training, and mental acuity to remain calm while others may panic. This technical prowess is precisely what sets apart ordinary soldiers from those who belong to specialized units. On the other hand, the recognition also carries symbolic weight. The Kraken unit patch serves as a visible emblem of the character's identity, signaling not only her association with an elite cadre, but also the discipline, resilience, and tactical experience that define it. A patch is more than decoration. It is a mark of respect earned, a silent testament to the countless missions, the hidden challenges, and the personal sacrifices that lie behind every operation. Furthermore, the general's noticing of the patch underscores a critical aspect of military life. Acknowledgement from superiors can validate an individual's place within the hierarchy and open doors for trust, responsibility, and future opportunities. It conveys that skill and identity do not exist in isolation. They are recognized and appreciated by those who understand their value. This recognition also reinforces morale and professional pride. In environments where every action is scrutinized and stakes are high, a single gesture of acknowledgement can affirm that training, dedication, and personal excellence have been noticed and respected. Ultimately, the moment captures the interplay between action and recognition, skill and identity. It demonstrates that mastery, when paired with the right context and observed by those who understand its significance, can elevate a seemingly ordinary act into a defining moment of professional acknowledgement. The story emphasizes that elite skill is not just about technical ability. It is inseparable from the identity and ethos that such skill represents. And true recognition comes from those who can appreciate both. In military operations, tension and high-stakes situations are not merely background elements. They define the environment in which every decision, every movement, and every action carries weight far beyond the ordinary. In the story, the simple act of repairing a jammed rifle is transformed into a moment fraught with intensity because of the surrounding circumstances. A jammed weapon in a combat or training scenario is not a minor inconvenience. It is a potential point of failure, a moment where hesitation can have catastrophic consequences. The stakes are immense, heightened by the presence of a general whose attention and judgment carry immense significance. This combination of technical challenge and the scrutiny of authority creates a concentrated instance of suspense, underscoring the constant pressure under which elite soldiers operate. The story captures this tension, allowing readers to feel the urgency, the stakes, and the silent countdown that accompanies every action in high-risk environments. The narrative tension is amplified by the unpredictability inherent in military contexts. Even skilled operatives are not immune to mechanical failures or unexpected complications, and the jammed rifle represents both a tangible obstacle and a symbolic one. The ever-present uncertainty that defines military life. What might seem like a routine problem becomes a test of composure, training, and adaptability. The protagonist's ability to maintain focus and act decisively amidst potential chaos demonstrates the exceptional qualities expected of those in elite units. Readers are drawn into this pressure cooker of a scenario, experiencing the anxiety and anticipation that accompany the protagonist's every move in high-risk environments. The story's suspense does not come from external threats alone. It comes from the intricate interplay of environment, equipment, and human response, showing that high-stakes situations are as much about mental and emotional acuity as they are about physical skill. Another element that contributes to tension is the implicit evaluation by superiors. The general's observation adds a layer of scrutiny that magnifies the stakes. Every action is not only a test of survival or technical skill, but also a demonstration of competence in front of someone whose judgment can alter the course of a career or mission. This dual pressure, operational and hierarchical, heightens the intensity of the moment. Elite soldiers are trained to perform under scrutiny, yet the presence of such a high-ranking observer introduces psychological tension that challenges even the most seasoned operatives. The story captures this perfectly, illustrating that tension in military settings is multidimensional. It encompasses the immediate dangers of equipment failure, the threat of operational failure, and the subtle yet powerful influence of recognition and judgment from authority. Finally, the narrative highlights the importance of calm and precision under pressure. Elite operatives are defined not only by their skills, but by their ability to control stress, maintain focus, and execute flawlessly when stakes are at their peak. The protagonist's composed handling of the jammed rifle amidst scrutiny and uncertainty exemplifies this principle. Through this lens, tension and high stakes are not just narrative devices. They are tools that reveal character, training, and resilience, immersing the audience in the lived experience of elite military operations. Hidden expertise and preparedness are hallmarks of elite operatives, and the story vividly illustrates how these qualities manifest in critical moments. When the protagonist is faced with a jammed rifle, the act of resolving it is not spontaneous or improvised. It is the result of rigorous training, repeated practice, and an ingrained discipline that allows her to perform under extreme pressure. Hidden expertise is not just about knowing how to fix a weapon. It is about possessing a breadth of knowledge, muscle memory, and tactical awareness that makes difficult actions appear effortless. This subtlety, showing that preparedness is both a mental and physical state, cultivated over time through deliberate effort and experience. Preparedness is also deeply tied to anticipation. Elite soldiers are trained to expect complications, to consider contingencies, and to develop solutions before problems arise. The jammed rifle is a challenge, yes, but it is also an opportunity for the protagonist to demonstrate the depth of her training. She reacts with calm precision because she has already internalized the steps, rehearsed similar scenarios, and maintained readiness for unforeseen complications. This anticipation reflects a broader principle. True preparedness is not reactive, it is proactive. It allows individuals to operate in uncertainty with confidence, converting potential crises into manageable situations. The story emphasizes this aspect by contrasting the ordinary perception of a jammed weapon with the protagonist's controlled, knowledgeable response, illustrating that expertise often remains invisible until tested. Another dimension of hidden expertise is the subtle interplay of skill and discretion. The protagonist's ability to repair the rifle efficiently is impressive, but what elevates it further is the fact that she does so without unnecessary display or fanfare. Elite operatives often operate in situations where attention must be focused, actions must be precise, and outcomes must be achieved quietly but effectively.
The Kraken unit patch, noticed only by the general, reinforces this idea. Her identity and competence are recognized by those who understand their significance, but they do not require constant validation. This combination of capability and understated execution exemplifies the essence of hidden expertise. It is not performative, it is effective, disciplined, and purposeful. The story also underscores how preparedness encompasses psychological resilience. Handling a jammed rifle under the gaze of a high-ranking official demands composure, focus, and self-assurance. Preparedness is as much about mental readiness as it is about technical skill. The protagonist's calm under pressure demonstrates that elite operatives cultivate an internal stability that allows them to act decisively, even when stakes are high and scrutiny is intense. This aspect of readiness ensures that expertise translates into successful outcomes rather than faltering under stress. Ultimately, hidden expertise and preparedness are inseparable. The story highlights that elite operatives' effectiveness does not come from luck or circumstance, but from a deliberate combination of training, anticipation, discipline, and psychological resilience. Moments of crisis reveal these qualities, transforming challenges into demonstrations of competence and reinforcing the extraordinary capabilities that define elite military units. The jammed rifle is a small incident, yet it encapsulates the depth of skill and preparation that lie beneath the surface of every successful operation.